This is Fate upcoming twist. For more updates please don't forget to subscribe. Prithvi questions if she has sold her mind, asking if he would have asked her to jump in a well, then would have she jumped. Prithvi asks that she should have told him, as he would have not even realized that she told him. Sherlin mentions that he could not have done anything as he has made a lot of blunders. Thinking he is really smart. The truth is that she wanted that Akshay not say anything to the Luthras about their relationship because she desired that her son get the name of Rishabh, as she no longer trusts him. She explains he is always running after Kritika and Preeta, so she cannot trust him anymore. The quote which says that where there is love there is respect, however, it is not true because she really loves him a lot but does not trust him anymore. Prithvi explains she does not trust him, however he would once again make her trust him. Prithvi says that the truth is she murdered Akshay. Then what had happened? Sherlin explains that when she went to the hotel she saw Preeta leaving the room and Akshay after that changed his rooms. She went into the room thinking she would trick him into giving the video while she hands him the empty briefcase, but he insisted she first give the money. However, when he snatched and came to know that it was empty, he threatened her, demanding she bring the money. However, she pushed him and he fell because of the water and died. She got scared and ran away. She now realizes that Akshay might have left the mobile in the previous room because of Karen's fear. Prithvi once again asks why did she not tell him. Sherlin questions what could have he done, as he was running after Kritika, so she knew he would not help her. She therefore decided to help herself and walked on this path. Prithvi explains that she has set on a way in which she would herself get caught and would even ruin him. Preeta is trying to connect the charger, however it is not connecting. Samir also brings the other chargers, but they are not connecting either. He remembers Kritika had the mobile, however she replies she does not even use the mobile and the charger has also become faulty. Samir calls his friend who has a mobile shop, but he says that he would be able to give the charger tomorrow. Samir reveals he is out of town. Preeta gets worried, saying that he must try to get the charger today while she would meet Karen. Shristhi and Samir insist on going with her, however she explains she needs some time alone with Karen. Shristhi must call Sarla and inform she is going to stay in the Luthra house as they cannot complete the task without her. Shristhi mentions she knows Preeta desires some time alone with Karen, so must leave. Prithvi is arguing with Sherlin in the room. She says he questioned why she did not involve her in the Akshay murder, so she would reveal the entire story and then he must decide. She explains that when Akshay called to blackmail Kritika he was going to hit him, but she made him realize that he must get in the good books of Kritika, but she knows he would have lost his temper and got in a fight, but they cannot change what had happened. She explains that Kritika and Preeta have the mobile which has the video of them both, and she knows that a person like Akshay would have even kept it in secret, so if they are able to crack it then would realize that he is the father of the child, and she married Rishabh because of him while he has married Kritika for his revenge. If they find out, then he would also be thrown out of the Luthra house. Prithvi warns her, saying it cannot happen as he is the future son-in-law of the house and also the owner. Sherlin, hitting him, exclaims he is really selfish as he is still thinking of himself. Prithvi asks her to excuse him as he cannot explain the problems in his life, and if he tries to explain then would start spinning. He explains that when he mixes the problems of her life with him then is not able to solve. Sherlin orders him to stop explaining that Kritika has the mobile with their video, so if they find out, he cannot comprehend what they would do them both. He orders him to steal the mobile under any circumstance. Preeta explains that she had the mobile and was even looking for the person in the house. She knows that the mobile was in the house, but when they were searching his mobile's battery discharged. Karen questions why did they not buy a new charger by asking Ganesh. Preeta reveals that the model has discontinued, so they were not able to find it. However, the friend of Samir has the charger and they can get it tomorrow. Karen explains that he is sure the third person is in the house. He asks who does Preeta suspect. She refuses to say anything before she has the proof, but she can say if she reveals the name then he would not be surprised. Karen exclaims, "This means she is the killer." Preeta gets mad, threatening to kill him. They both share a laugh. Kritika is sitting in the room. Prithvi comes thinking he would now run his magic. He comes from behind when Kritika gets stunned. He explains that it is only him. Prithvi mentions that the most important aspect of any relation is the trust. However, he is broken because she did not trust him. He explains she did not trusted him with the secret even when he realized that she was acting strange for the past couple of days, but she refused to say anything. He came to know she is still finding it difficult to trust him even when their marriage was not under normal circumstance. They must therefore trust each other. However, he wishes she remain happy while he would get better. He is about to leave. Kritika stops him. Sherlin, standing beside the door, wonders why is he not taking the mobile as they really need it urgently. Kritika stops Prithvi, explaining he is truly really a nice person. She explains he knows they have the mobile, yet he still did not ask for her videos, but she knows he will not be able to see them as a husband. Prithvi thinks that he does not care for her videos but only desires to delete his photo. She reveals that they have even cracked the lock, but there is still a lock on the gallery which they have not been able to. Prithvi immediately asks her to give him the mobile because he has friend who is really clever and can surely help them. Kritika says she does not have the mobile as Preeta has it. She has now gone to meet Karen. Prithvi asks her to give him the mobile when Preeta comes back because he would be able to help them. Kritika is really glad that he has stood by her even after knowing the truth behind her past. She is really glad. Then Prithvi, hugging her, explains that she is not mad at all because Kritika is the only one has in his life and seeks permission to attend the bathroom. Samir is standing when Mahesh comes. Samir helps him sit. Shristi comes calling out to Samir, not knowing that Mahesh and Rocky are with them. She apologizes when Mahesh says there is nothing to worry about because they all know she has come to talk about Akshay's mobile. Shristi explains that the truth is they did not find the mobile but instead stole it. Mahesh is shocked when they explain that they stole it from Megha's house because she had it. Mahesh is shocked to know that the police were not able to find it. Shristi reveals they also came to know about it when Preeta was called to sign some legal documents. They ask about Preeta. Shristi. Samir responds she has went to the police station. Mahesh thinks she might have gone to hand the evidence to the police, but they say she went to meet Karen. Rocky immediately starts explaining how they should give them both some time as they are husband and wife. Mahesh stops her, saying there is no need. Shristi explains she is really glad they both are the in-laws of Preeta as they are the best father and mother-in-law. Rocky questions that since she is sure they are the best in-laws, so would she be interested in becoming the wife of her youngest son Samir, who is still a bachelor. Shristi gets tensed, so leaves, making an excuse of calling Sarla. Rocky turns to Samir, who also runs inside. Mahesh asks why did she have to scare the children. Sherlin is waiting in her room. Prithvi enters but she pushes him, saying he must leave the room. Prithvi demands the reason, and she replies she has to do everything by herself because he has got the golden trunk. Kritika, so why does he have to worry, and he will marry her, attaining the entire wealth, so what would have nothing to care about even if she dies. Prithvi scolds her saying there is no need for her to talk in such a manner, but then says he would not fight with her because she is pregnant and the hormones change. Prithvi reveals that the reason they were able to get the information was because of the way he acts with Kritika, and they know the mobile does not have a battery, giving them a lot of time. Sherlin mentions he must not be so nice because he will go and get the mobile today from Preeta's room. Prithvi however even refuses to think of going into the room because he is not afraid from anyone except Preeta, so cannot go into her room. He leaves, which irritates Sherlin. Mihira enters asking if she needs her help because she mentioned that Prithvi is really selfish, as he did not care that she is doing all of this because of him. Sherlin thinks that Mihira does not know the mobile has a huge proof against her. She agrees to allow Mihira. Pammy, standing outside the room, wonders what are they up to, so decides to find out and keep a strong eye on them. Shristi reveals these days everyone has same mobiles just like Prithvi and Mihira, but why does Akshay have such an old model? Preeta does not care, however explains she is tired so will go and freshen up. Shristi also decides to go into the kitchen and eat something while also prepare tea for her. She advises Preeta to lock the door. Mihira listens to their conversation, so calls Sherlin explaining Preeta has returned so they can steal the mobile. However, there is a problem as she has locked the room. Sherlin reveals they would have to do anything to attain the mobile, but she will disguise herself as a man, and she should also change into the clothes of a boy so no one suspects them. Pammy comes back into the lounge thinking she must find the truth about them. Prithvi is really restless in his room. He wonders what the cause is, so decides to get the mobile, thinking of what would happen if they were able to unlock it and find the truth about him. He decides to get the mobile today and hand it to Sherlin, so she is also able to trust him once again. Mihira is waiting for Sherlin, wondering where she has gone. Sherlin comes disguised as a boy. Mihira is really impressed but asks what she would do about her face. Sherlin replies that she does not forget, so has brought the face mask. Sherlin enters the room using the back window while Mihira is waiting outside for her. She is not able to find the mobile first, then asks Mihira about it. She points her towards it. Pammy comes calling to Sherlin. They both get worried. Pammy sees Mihira. She questions her about Sherlin, but Mihira is stunned. Sherlin decides to close the window because if Pammy sees her inside the room then would start questioning her. She manages to secretly close the window and start her search once again. Mihira breathes a sigh of relief, seeing which Pammy questions what is the reason and she might be saved, but Mihira explains she has a breathing problem so came to the back hall. She advises Pammy to go and check for Sherlin in her room. However, Pammy replies that she is not there, which is why she is searching for her. Sherlin is able to take the mobile when she hears Preeta coming out of the bathroom, which worries her. She thinks she might be caught.